up, two guys use only ice to build something so cool, you'll have to see it to believe it.
Whether it takes 1 hour, 50 hours, there's no way we're going to finish until we get this accomplished.
Go, 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 go! Yes! There we go.
Ice. You know, for most people, it's a cooler of drinks or a way to reduce swelling. But we found two guys in Grand Rapids, Michigan, who have a much more creative use for it. Ice sculpture, the patron art of cruise ships and bar mitzvahs. Swans, hearts, and liquor luges have been the standard, but today two men will break the mold and take this icy art to the next level. Meet Randy Finch and Derek Maxfield, rock stars in the ice sculpting world.
The best ice sculptures for us are the ones that no one else can do or no one else challenges themselves to do. We like to set the bar high, show other people what can be done with ice.
In the field of ice sculptors, we feel that we're at the top of our game and in the industry.
Even though ice sculpting is their 9-to-5 gig, Randy and Derek have challenged themselves to go a giant step beyond their previous work.
What we're trying to do is recreate a nostalgic mousetrap game, huge size, all on ice.
In keeping with the Rube Goldberg-like design of the original Mousetrap board game, a simple task, the catching of a mouse, is achieved by means of a very complex machine. For bragging rights and the sheer fun of it, Randy and Derek have spent countless hours of their spare time in their 10,000 square foot refrigerated workshop, creating a unique version of the classic game. If they can pull it off, the Mousetrap will be the most complex animated ice sculpture ever created. And the coolest.
We have over 4,000 pounds of ice, 36 feet, 11 different moving mechanisms, and 200 pieces of ice put together to work together.
This is the biggest contraption we've ever built. I don't think that I've ever seen anything with this many moving parts in it done in ice.
So how do these guys really know this is going to work?
First, you have to start with a design. The design is key to any ice sculpture.
So this is pretty much everything here. With this, I can actually take these and bring it up here and see how they're going to fit together.
Randy and Derek may plan with a power book, but they execute with power tools.
Up until about 20 years ago, traditionally, ice was carved with basic chisels, and then we've progressed to power tools so we could have more fun with them, really.
We use all kinds of different stuff that'll give us the different textures we want. We use torches, we use die grinders, we use clothing irons, we use pantyhose.
We use different size chainsaws. We've got a smaller chainsaw here to a bigger chainsaw.
It goes without saying, but you kids with access to multiple chainsaws in a 10,000 square foot refrigerator, please don't try this at home.
Torch is used basically as sandpaper is used to wood. We just heat up the ice to smooth it and make it clear so there's no sawdust or sanding involved.
I think there are some plastic surgeons in LA who use the same technique. Holy crap. Derek and Randy have created ice so strong it can withstand bullets. And man, do they love scientifically testing it.
Wow! In our mousetrap design, there are certain components that will be under stress and shock. So we're going to be using pipecrete. Pipecrete is a combination of water and wood pulp, basically reinforced ice.
When it freezes up, the wood pulp kind of retards the melting process and allows the ice to last longer, and it's much stronger.
The domino piece within the ice trap is made with this sturdy, bulletproof material so that it can take the impact of the water bottle being shot out of the cannon.
Pipecrete will take 4 times the impact as regular ice.
As you can see, it's very durable.
With all these guns, chainsaws, and blowtorches, how can anything possibly go wrong? Randy walks us through the sculpture Vanna White style to demonstrate the complexity of the contraption. Remember, everything you see, even the blue slide and red stop sign, are made of ice.
We start off with the start sign at the beginning. We have a crank that has 22 different pegs, any of which could absolutely break as we turn these. The stop sign is going to push forward, hit the boot. The boot's now going to kick the ball, our eyeball, down through the chute. So it's going to hit this device, pushing a candle underneath a fuse that's inside the face. Burns the fuse up, burning the cable, releasing the Ferris wheel. Then this small little 1-inch by 1-inch piece has to knock off another ball down into the bathtub, breaking a piece of ice at the end. That piece of ice releases the cable, allowing the cannon to tilt back into firing position, launching the bottle that's mixed with dry ice and water, shooting that out into an ice domino. This is made out of the picrete. The domino piece pushes another ball down the chute. That's going to release this final cable, dropping the cage and hopefully catching the mouse at the end.
The R&D phase is over. This is the moment of truth to see if the 700 hours of planning and sculpting will pay off.
That question of doubt, will the cannon fire? Will the cage drop? Will the Ferris wheel roll up? But I feel pretty confident that we're going to pull this off.
This will absolutely work. Whether it takes 1 hour, 50 hours, there's no way we're going to finish until we get this accomplished. All right, ready to go? Lock and load, Betty. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Derek cranks the wheel to get the ball rolling.
Come on, nice and slow. Yes. All right.
Woo! Here we go.
All right. Go. Go. Whoa, stop. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, that was really uneventful.
It looks like the eyeball got jammed. It's back to the start line.
If at first you don't succeed,
Try again.
let's do it.
Here we go.
All right, come on, slow. Here we go.
Looking good so far.
Don't break it, Chief.
Good.
Don't break it. Push. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Go. Come on. Here we go.
The giant eyeball needs to slide the candle in place.
Do it. Come on.
Come on, light.
Oh, no!
The fuse is not catching fire. It looks like the candle is missing its mark. Randy and Derek need to act fast and make adjustments.
So we're going to take this candle and knock it down a little bit. The height of the candle was too tall, so when it went under the wick, it hit the wick actually hit the fuse.
With 2 failed attempts under their belt, Randy and Derek are more determined than ever to catch the proverbial mouse. Will the 3rd time be the charm?
Okay, come on. Push. Go. Come on. Hit it hard.
Knock that thing in there. Go. Yes! There we go.
We got liftoff.
It worked. The fuse is lit, and the chain reaction with the Ferris wheel begins. The eyeball releases the cable, causing the cannon to tilt, thus shaking up the explosive mixture of dry ice and water in the bottle.
Can you see the pressure building up in it?
If all goes according to plan, the bottle will launch out of the cannon and hit the domino.
Oh, there we go.
The final cable is released. The trap lowers.
We caught him up!
Yeah, baby.
We did it, man.
Nice job.
Mission accomplished. Ah, the sweet thrill and chill of success.
Cheers. Thanks, man. It's going to take some time to try to figure out, just even for us, how to beat this. So, but we're looking for a challenge. Anybody's got one, bring it on. Let's see it.